Okay? Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, Kol Layamlah, Al Banawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechach. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Ahchwath sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. Okay, this is your brother Ahchwath, your eyes from Yahweh. Back at it again with another beautiful lesson and message through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Okay, and I'm gonna be talking to you Ahchwath today, man. Okay, to the elect ladies. Okay, to the elect Ahchwath. I'm talking to y'all today, man. Okay, Lord willing, I hope and I pray that this will be an uplifting lesson for you sisters, man. Just to let you know how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is molding you in righteousness, how He's molding your minds and transforming you back to your rightful state, man. Okay, your glorious state. Because right now the state of our women and our men are an abomination to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I'm going to say right now before I even start, please forgive me. I got a head cold, as you can see. My eyes is kind of watering up and I'm sneezing and blowing my nose and stuff. So please forgive me ahead of time right now because I might have to stop and go blow my nose or sneeze, whatever the case may be, man. I woke up like this morning, man. The devil, trying to afflict me, man. But again, before I go into these scriptures, I hope and I pray that this is going to be an edifying and uplifting lesson for you sisters, man, because I'm sitting down and I'm talking to you sisters right now. I always make judgment videos correcting the sisters, correcting Jake, etc. And, so I felt like, this would be a good lesson for the sisters that's obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the sisters that's following the gospel, that's not bucking up, that's not, in their feelings, and amongst other things too, man. But, I just want to, put that out there, man. We do love y'all sisters. Y'all sisters that's in order. We love y'all, man. Point blank, period, man. Okay? There you go right there. Slaki. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. All right, forgive me, Israel. Had to get that out the way. All right, so let's go ahead and eat, man. Because like I said, man, this is what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is molding you, beloved Ahchwath, to be, man. Okay? You're going back to your rightful state. So let's start here real quick. Let's go to Titus. Salakia. Salakia. God. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Forgive me, Israel. Salakia, man. I hate being sick, man. I hate it. All right, forgive me, man. God, man, I can't take it, man. I hate being sick, man. All right, but forgive me, man. Salakia. All right, so this is Titus chapter 2. I'm gonna read verses 3 to 5, and it reads this: The aged woman, likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things. And that's what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is molding you, beloved sisters, the ones that's obedient, the ones that's not bucking up against the truth, that's taking the rebuke, the reprove, the corrections. Okay, that's in line. That's following what the scriptures say, man. Okay, that's reverencing their husbands, following the lead of their husbands. If you have a righteous husband, okay, and even if you don't have a righteous husband, you still following the orders that Yahweh Shem Yahushua told you to do. Okay, and if you don't, just keep on praying that you will receive a husband one day, man. Okay, now it's going to list some of these good things that they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, and that's something that's obsolete in our nation right now. Okay, you don't got these women teaching their children to love their husband, to love their children. You got these women teaching their kids how to twerk, teaching their kids to play the field, to ride the double C's, man. You got these women teaching these children how to be wicked, man. Okay, how to just go about life and get your bachelors, your masters, your associates. Okay, to be of this world, man, and to not follow after Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what you got these women teaching these other young Israelite women, man. Okay, and they teaching the men the opposite. Okay, because the woman is the first teacher of the household, the first nurturer of the children, man. Okay. All right, verse 5. To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed, man. And that's very important, man, because your household has to be strong. And you women are supposed to be taking care of the household. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is molding you, elect Ahchwath, back into your glory, man. Okay, and you beloved sisters, man, that are getting in line and not doing no second guessing, no buts, what if, ands, and all that other stuff. And man, the Lord gonna bless you, man. And Lord willing, your family too, man. Okay, because you're being discreet, chaste. Okay, a keeper at home, obedient to your husband if you have one. You're not trying to be a man. You're not trying to wear the pants in your marriage, Salakia. Okay? Because you know for a fact that the Lord didn't set you up to do that. Okay? And that's another beautiful thing that Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is doing for the elect Ahchwath, man. He's molding you back to your rightful mind, to your rightful state, which is glorious, man. Okay, you sisters, man, even if you can't see it right now, you have a beautiful position, man, as an Israelite woman, man. Okay? In the kingdom, you're going to be admired above all women in the nation, man. Okay, Ammon, Moab, Ishmael, Ham, all these women are going to admire you. Not just for your beauty and your countenance, but for your mind. Okay? You got to keep that in mind, sisters. Okay? Y'all important too, but let's keep on going, man. Let's go to Proverbs real quick. All right, this is Proverbs. Salakia, forgive me. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Okay? And only the elect Ahchwath are going to be the wise woman building up their house. Okay? You're going to be the ones to take heed to what's being spoken to you by the prophets. Okay? And if your man is a teacher, you're going to be taking heed to your man first and foremost. And even if your man is not a teacher, your husband, you're still going to be taking heed to your man. Lord willing, he's in the truth. But if he's not, you still got to be, you still have to be obedient to your husband, man. Because just how he see you changing and you reforming yourself, it's going to click something in his mind like, hold on. She ain't arguing with me. She ain't bucking up. I don't got to beg for sex. I don't got to ask her to cook no meals. Everything's, she's in order. It's going to make him, hey, so what you been doing? Why have you changed for for obviously the good? And then you show him what you've been doing, what you've been listening to. He going to start listening to, listening to the prophets, Lord willing, and he'll start to change himself. Okay? Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with their hands. And you, elect Ahchwath, you're a wise woman. Like I said, you're building up your house, but you got these 2/3 nigger women that are destroying the household. Putting the father through hell, not letting the father see the children. Okay, putting the father on child support, getting the father locked up, and amongst other things too, man. Okay, false accusations and other stuff, committing adultery, all types of just, abominable, filthy acts, man. But you sisters are being molded back into righteousness, man. You're shining. And I know you sisters see it, man. And when you go to the grocery store, gas station, wherever it may be, and you go to the world, and people probably just look at you. They're probably like, wow, I never seen somebody like that, because you're shining. Just like the prophets and all the other people that's coming back to this truth is shining, you sisters are shining too. Okay? Real talk. You sisters are shining just right along with us, man. The whole remnant is shining, man. Okay? And I want to make a point. I just said something too. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I'm going to read the scripture, see if y'all catch it. About the man talking about his wife changing and all that and everything else. So I'm going to read this scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 4. The wife have not power over her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife. So that goes back to what I just said when I said that the husband's not begging the wife to have intercourse with him. It's natural. You give, you receive, because let's be real, man. Just as much as the man loves to have relations with his woman, the women's love to have relations too, man. Period, man. Just as well as we love sex, y'all love sex too, man. Okay? Period, man. Okay, but you realize, because a lot of these women, let me say this, man, a lot of these women, these N-dubs, these bad bees in the world, they'll use sex for a weapon. They'll use sex to punish you. They'll give you sex, they'll limit you down to sex, or once a week, twice a week, whatever the case may be. In the beginning, they'll give it to you a lot, then they'll start portioning you out. And that's wicked, man. If you with your husband, because I'm not going to say girlfriend, boyfriend, because there's no such thing. If you with your husband, and your husband wants to get it on, unless you sick, if you sick, then I understand it, because you shouldn't be, you should be balanced, you shouldn't be over righteous. If your woman is ill or sick or not feeling good, then obviously it's not the right time for you to, getting it in. But if it's really no excuse, man, you really shouldn't be holding back sex from your husband. Likewise, also too, man, you shouldn't be holding back sex from your wife. And that's something that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is taking that, that filth out of your mind. Well, I'm mad at him, I ain't gonna give him none. Oh, he don't want to wash the dishes, I ain't gonna give him none. Oh, he don't want to bring me a piece of cake from out the refrigerator, I ain't gonna give him none. Whatever the case may be, man, you're not gonna be using sex as a weapon, man. Okay? Because you are your man's rest. Okay, man, look, man, sex is a big stress reliever, man. Why do you think when we was in Egypt, we overpopulated so much? Because we was having so much sex. Okay, sex relieves a lot of stress, man. Okay? A lot of stress. Period. And like I said, you are your man's rest, man. Hey, come on, man. Hey, look, man, we may go hard on a woman, man, but honestly, man, we love women, man. We love the touch of a woman, the smell of a woman, the look of a woman. All that, man. All that, man. So you are our rest, man. So we want to get that stress off our chest, man. We want to, love you too, man. So, the real woman is not going to be holding sex from their husbands, man. They're not going to be, I don't feel like it. Not to, and just, come on, hurry up. Get it over with. Just hurry up. You done yet? God, man, you get on my nerve. You ain't going to be doing that. You ain't going to be just opening up your legs. Hurry up. Hurry up and come. God, man. Don't come in me. Hey, Ahchwath, you know I'm telling the truth, man. You know that's how I be in the world, man. Salakia. Let me blow my nose one more time. Salakia. You in the bed, and you got sweatpants on in the bed. You don't naturally sleep with sweatpants on. You got the covers wrapped up in you, and then you lock your legs so he can't get near you. Well, let's keep on going. Let's leave it here no day. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on showing what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing for you beloved elect ladies. Okay. You're being transformed, just like the remnant and the men and the prophets are being transformed. You sisters are being transformed too, man. Back to righteousness. All right, so this is Proverbs 31, and I'm gonna read verses 10 to 12. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies, man. And Yahweh Shem Shah is putting you back in that estate, man. Okay, he's putting you back in your lot. He's renewing your mind, taking that old leaven, that person that you was. He's literally, grabbing a layer off each day, just pulling it off, man. He may be pulling out layers off each day, man. Multiple layers. Okay, verse 11. The heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. So, you want your husband to be able to trust you, man, in every aspect of your marriage, every aspect of life, man. You can't trust these N-dubs out here right now, man. You can't. You can't. And that's why you shouldn't marvel if she trespass against you. Okay? But the elect Ahchwath are going to be having these characteristics, these traits. You're going to start having this more and more in this truth. You're going to grow more fonder and more stronger to have these traits. Okay, your husband's going to be able to trust you, man. You're not going to be a demon to your husband. You're not going to stress your husband out, man. And I'm not saying all this, just for you to be a damn robot and not express your opinion and nothing like that. I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm not saying nothing like that. We want you to, have a voice and be able to express yourself too. We don't want to be around no daggone a robot. Okay. Verse 11 again, the heart of her husband do safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil, no worry of anything. I ain't gonna have to worry about my wife committing adultery. I ain't gonna have to worry about my wife setting me up. I ain't gonna have to worry about my wife putting up a life insurance policy on me and then planning to put me to death to get that money. Or anything else. Verse 12, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. And that's correct, man. You're going to do your husband good. And if you do your husband good and no evil, he's gonna return the same to you, man. He's not gonna put you through no wickedness, man. He's not gonna bring no afflictions upon you, man. You doing your husband good and no evil, man. Look, man, you don't have nothing to worry about with that man. That man's gonna treat you how you deserve to be treated, because you're treating him how he deserves to be treated, man. Okay? Period. There's no way around that, man. It's as simple as that. So you're not going to be giving your husband no evil, all good. And that's going to prolong both of your lives too, man. Why do you think the Israelite man is dying between the ages of 40 and 60? Which is still young. Okay? Still young. Because mainly, one of the reasons why is because of the stress of a woman, man. Dealing with these wicked women, man. Okay? But let's, Salakia. 1 second. Because you, as it says in Sirach 25:1, y'all agree on everything. You agree, okay, on everything. So with you agreeing on everything, both y'all going to do this right here. Because this is a wonderful thing to be able to do right now in these times. To be able to raise your children up in the truth, in their heritage. To let them know who they truly are. Okay? Salakia. Whew. I feel it coming, man. Let me go ahead and blow my nose. Give me 1 second, man. All right, man. Before I even sneeze. Forgive me, Israel. Trust me, this is a headache, man. Alright, forgive me, man. It's a headache, man. I don't like dealing with it, man. I'll tell you that, man. Seriously. All right, so with you and your husband agreeing, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua molding you woman back to your rightful mindset, your rightful positions, you and your husband going to do this right here together. All right, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 7. I'm going to start off at verse 23. Has thou children? Instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth. So you having children, you instructing them in righteousness, in the guidelines that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gave us. Okay, and you're going to chastise them. You're going to correct them with that rod of correction, man. Okay, whether it be the belt, your hand, whatever the case may be, you're going to correct them, man. You're going to beat them. Okay? Verse 24. Has thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. That's right, man. So for the men, and for the women too. Okay? For the men too, because, you know, in actual belief, man, because this is very true. I'm trying to think how I can say this correctly to make this understood. Every woman, if you have your father in your life, let me say that first and foremost. Every woman that had their father or have their father in their life from their birth until now is looking for a man like their father. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay? If you understand what I'm saying, man. Okay? And the reason why I say that, I mean, technically because, you know, I mean, I think I've asked a few women this, and they said that. But that's another lesson for another time. But let me just keep on reading on. Sirach 7:24 again. Has thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. That's right, man. So you're supposed to really take heed to your daughters, man. To not let your daughter, to keep a sure watch over your daughters, man. God, man. To make sure that they don't go off and, you know. Oh, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Hold on, man, Israel. God, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on, man. This ain't cool, man. I hate being sick. I hate it. Forgive me, Israel. God, man. I had to grab a whole new roll, man. I didn't finish the other one, man. But let's keep on going, man. Forgive me, man. I'm gonna try to get through this swiftly, but not quickly, but as swiftly and smooth as I can. All right, so Sirach 7, verse 25. Marry thy daughter, and shalt thou, marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding. So now that you in the truth, you and your husband will be able to give her to a man of understanding, because you see what's going on right now. These women, they can't pick the right man to be with, man. They go off emotions, their feelings. Oh, he gives me butterflies in my stomachs. Okay, he makes my quiver wet. Okay, I like the way he look. It's not all about looks. So a person can be, you know, drop dead gorgeous and be a damn demon. Okay? And trust me, I've ran across women like that, man. You can't judge off of beauty, man. Okay, you cannot judge off of beauty. My ex-wife, who I got my 2 kids by, drop dead gorgeous woman, man. But she was a damn demon. I mean, drop dead gorgeous, man. Body and everything. From head to toe, man. But she was a damn demon, man. Okay? So with you and your husband agreeing on everything, Sirach 25:1, you're going to be able to choose a husband for your daughter. And that's another example of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua reforming your minds, man. Your husband's mind and your mind. Okay? Because you're not going to sit right here and let your daughter you know, go out here and party, live it up while she in high school. Nah, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna bring your ass home. You ain't gonna be out here going, nah, you ain't be out here doing none of that. Nah, we already know what this world's about. And we see it. Okay, so you're gonna be able to raise your children right. You know, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ratazah, that your family, both of your family, you and your husband's in the truth, and y'all got kids y'all raising, y'all gonna be able to raise them in the truth and correctly. Okay? Okay, just like the beloved Elder Malcolm, he raised his daughter correctly, man, in the truth. And the same dude she lost her virginity to is the same dude she's with till this day, man. Real talk. He's made that clear a few times on a few lessons. Okay, so that's a prime example right there. Okay, but let's read on. Verse 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not. So don't forsake. If you a man in this truth and your woman is in the truth with you and she's not bucking up against you, like, yeah, we go off here and there. Okay, we all fall. We're in this corruptible flesh. Okay, but if she going off and she ain't correcting herself or acknowledging that she went off and apologizing, and vice versa for you too, Jake. Okay, then, you know, take heed to that. But if she going off and she sees it and she's correcting herself and apologizing and other things too, then hey, man, that's a process of this truth, because we're not going to be perfect in this flesh, man. Okay, if we were perfect in this flesh, we'd be in the kingdom right now. We wouldn't need new bodies. Okay? Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not. But give not thyself over to a light woman. Don't give yourself over to these worldly women, man. These whores. Okay, these bad bees. These I'm every woman type Israelite women, man. Okay, the ones that I got a master's, I got a PhD, man. That don't mean nothing. Oh, I got the bag. Okay, you gonna share the bag with me? Look, women, men do not care about your money. We don't care about your degrees. We don't care about none of that. You're not going to share especially your money. You're not going to share your money with us. Come on, we don't give a damn about none of that stuff, man. When a man says to you, woman, what do you bring to the table? It basically means it's a metaphor. Basically saying, what do you bring to the relationship? What are you going to bring to my life to benefit me, to be with you? Why should I be with you? Are you gonna cause me a headache? Are you gonna bring me stress? That's what a man is basically asking you, man. But you women can't even catch on what a man's saying because you so into yourself. You so into the world, man. Are you gonna be my peace? Are you gonna pray for me? Are you gonna be there for me? And amongst other things too, etc. But I ain't gonna go down the list. But let's go back to Proverbs real quick. Salah. Let's go back to Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 31. All right, this is Proverbs 31. And I'm going to start off at verse 26. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. And that's hopeful. Elect Ahchwath, man. This is what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is molding y'all back to. I'm going to read it again. Excuse me, Salakia. She opened her mouth in wisdom, so you women are going to open your mouth in wisdom. You're not going to be going off your emotions. You're not going to be conquered and overwhelmed with emotion. You're going to be thinking logical. Okay? She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. Because a silent and loving woman is going to have that trait, that characteristic, man. When she opens her mouth, it's going to be soft words, kindness. You're going to be like, what? Where the hell did it? Your husband's going to be like, man, your husband's still going to be amazed right now. It's like, wow. Salakia. The Lord really blessed me. That's what your husband's going to be saying. Salakia, forgive me. Baba Gashar, Salakia. Yeah, your husband, man, you're going to be at peace, man. Verse 27. She looketh well to the ways of her household. She looketh well to the ways of her household. So you're going to be, looking well to your house, making sure your house is, in order. Making sure the name of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is not blasphemed. Make sure your kids in order. Make sure everything's is structured correctly. Okay? She looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. You're not going to be out here worshiping idols, worshiping Cesare Borgia, 5%er, Muslim. You man, look, man, you're gonna stay in your heritage. You're gonna acknowledge Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You're not gonna go against him, man. Okay? And if you got a husband, you're gonna let your husband lead. You ain't gonna try to wear the pants. That's how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is molding you a hopeful elect Ahchwath back to your glorious state, man. Your beautiful state. Okay, verse 28. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Woo! Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also. Because look, man, when Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai molding you, beloved Ahchwath, back into your rightful mind, your right mind, your righteous mind, your husband gonna be like, man, damn, man, my wife is blessed, and I'm blessed to have this woman, man. The Lord has blessed me with a woman that is attempting to follow his guidelines, to be obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai under her husband. Your kids, man, your kids gonna be talking, man, my mom, man, I don't know, man, my mom can cook, my mom can do this, my mom can do that. They always gonna be talking about their mom and their dad, man. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. So your husband and your children is going to be praising you. Just like you praise your husband and your children, it's going to be vice versa. Again, Sirach 25 verse 1. Man, matter of fact, let me go ahead and read it, man. Let me go ahead and read it, man. Why not? Sirach 25 verse 1. In three things I was beautified, and stood up beautiful both before the Most High and men, the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree together, man. And that's beautiful in the sight of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. For y'all to agree, to love one another, to be there for one another, to console one another, man. To embrace one another, man. To acknowledge one another, man. To fight for one another. To stand by each other's side for one another, man. It's a lot. Birthday, how about Shem Yahweh Shai? Birthday, how about Shem Yahweh Shai? Birthday, how about Shem Yahweh Shai? Shem Yahweh Shai. Salaki, Israel. One second. One second, forgive me. All right, let's jump back to Proverbs. Salaki, forgive me, man. Yeah. Let's jump back to Proverbs 31 real quick and let's finish this off. Verse 29. Many daughters have done voluptuously, but thou excellest them all. Many daughters have done voluptuously. Hold on. Virtuously, Salakia. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou hast exalted them all. Favor and deceit and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, she shall be praised. And that's only going to be the remnant, the elect Ahchwath, for the only ones that's truly going to fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Those are the only ones that's truly going to have that spirit in them, man. Period, man. Period, man. Okay? Verse 31. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates, man. Okay? And you got a lot of sisters that got talents, man. Okay? That make garments. material for bodies, you know, lotions, creams, beard stuff, and amongst other things too, man. A lot of you sisters, man, the Lord is really unlocking you and giving you back what He gave you back then. He's built just like I said earlier, just like He's building the prophets and the other people up. He's also building you sisters up too, man. He's building up the whole remnant. He's building up the whole remnant. The whole house of David is being built up right now before your eyes, man. So just like the men are being built up, you sisters are being built up too, man. Okay, point blank, period. Let me get this real quick. Because you sisters, man, the real sisters don't have an issue, a problem with nothing that's written in these scriptures, man. Nothing. They're not going to buck up, go against nothing, second guess, question anything. They're obedient and they fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. So they're not going to have an issue with this right here. Because they understand this and they notice and they see this. It's likely. Man, oh man. I'll tell you, man, I hate being sick, man. I hate it. It's like you. Action! 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 Work for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Bless me. Action! Oh my goodness gracious, man. I can't take it, man. It's pissing me off, man. Forgive me, Israel. I'm gonna get done with this lesson, man. I still got more scriptures, man. Goodness gracious, man. All right, forgive me. All right. So let's read this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, starting off at verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So you're going to understand that you were created to be an helpmeet to your husband. Okay? And if I'm not mistaken, that the word woman goes back to female servant, if I'm not mistaken. But you're not going to buck up at that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah created you to be and help me for your husband. Okay? You're not going to sit right here and try to, usurp authority over your man, over your husband. You're going to understand your lot, your position, and you're going to flourish in that. Okay? You're going to be the best wife you can ever be, man. The best mother to your kids, the best everything in your lot, in your position, man. Okay? Stuff like this is not going to bother you because you understand. Okay? And that's only going to be molded and positioned and pushed into the minds of the elect ladies, man. Okay? Period. Period, man. Ain't no way around this, man. This is not for everybody in the first go-around, man. In the first resurrection. Okay? This is not for everybody. This is only for the elect, the remnant, the house of David, man. Period, man. Okay? Well, let's keep on going. Let's go to Salakia. Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Please. I don't want. Let me finish the lesson, man, please. Man, forgive me, Israel. And the funny thing about this, man, is I was going to go out to the highways and the byways and do this lesson, man. But you know, the Spirit had me do something else. So let's go right here, because I quoted this earlier about the woman being a pull of arrest. So let's go ahead and get that scripture real quick. Because like I said, you're gonna understand your lot, your position, and you're gonna flourish in it, man. You're not gonna buck up against nothing, man. And like I said, man, it's like a woman is a man's rest, man. Okay, you're our comfort, man. So this is Sirach chapter 36. I'm gonna start off at verse 21. A woman will receive every man, yet is one daughter better than another. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. And I told you, man, look, man, men love, look, Slakia. The beauty of a woman, man, the smile of a woman, man. Just to see in her eyes how she just adores you, man, admires you, man. That's just, you know how much that cheers up your husband. If your husband is having a bad day, man, look, seriously, man, if your husband had a bad day at work, man, and he come home, man, and you just smile at him, and you really truthful about your feelings towards your husband, and you really adore your husband, you admire him, you just smile at him and just say, "What's wrong, baby?" And you just kiss him and then, hug him and hold him, whatever, man. That man instantly, man, just by you doing that alone, just by the beginning of that, is gonna, cheer him up, man. It's gonna uplift him, man. And only you women can do that, man. Let me read that again, man. I'm gonna start up verse 21 again. A woman will receive every man, yet is one daughter better than another. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better. If there be kindness, because look, what you doing what I just said, you're gonna have this in your mouth and in your la'ab, your heart, your mind. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, then is not her husband like other men. Because look, trust and believe, man, you women see this and you know this. You are not like other women. You are not like these 2/3 bad bees, these N-dubs, man. You are not like them. Right now, you're 1 in a million. Okay? You're 1 in a million right now. You see how these women are? You see the lessons that we put up about these damn N-dubs, how they going off and how they talk about men and how they treat men. You are not like them. So with your husband having you, just as well as your husband is Salaki, just as well as you're lucky to have your husband is lucky to have you in this time that we're in right now, in this captivity, man, in this hellhole, man. Okay? Because the Lord could have gave any man in this truth a wicked ass woman, just not to say that man's wicked, but just to punish that man, just to put that man through hell. Because look, how about Shimei Shah can do whatever he pleases and whatever he wants, but he chose to give you to that man. So again, sisters, you are not like none of these women out here, man. Not like none of them, man. So look, man, take your position and it just exceed upon it, man. Extol it to the heavens, man. Be glad, man. Be thankful. Hey, look, man. You just don't understand, man. I'm gonna read that again. If there be kindness, meekness, and comfort in her tongue, is that in the 2/3 woman's tongue? Is that in the 2/3 Israelite woman's tongue? Hell no. Then is not her husband like other men. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. You are just like you belong to your father, because you are what your father is, and then your father married you off to a man of understanding. And we read that. Sirach chapter 7, verses 23 on down. We read that. So he gives you off to a man of understanding, a man that's going to take care of you, a man that fears Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You becomes that man's rest. Okay? Period, man. And, contrary to the belief, the Israelite, man, we love, like I said, we love women, but when we actually with our women, we do love our women. And I'm pretty sure you sisters that have husbands, and if your husband's in the truth, and he shows you it, you can see it. You don't second guess or question that. You see it. Okay? But we love our woman, man. Okay? We love our woman. We hate wickedness, we hate unrighteousness. We only we on the right hand side. We ain't going back to the left. Okay, so if you a wicked woman and you go and get Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're gonna correct you. We're gonna do what we were told to do by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you Jakes too. Nobody's exempt, man. Nobody's exempt from rebuke, man, from correction, man. Okay? Verse 25, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that have no wife will wander up and down mourning. Okay? And if a man in this truth, just like me, I don't have a wife, I don't have a significant other, but it's for a reason. As a matter of fact, since I've spoken, let me say why. Let me say one of the reasons why I don't have a woman. Because, I would love to, have an Israelite woman beside me, but obviously the Lord don't want me to have one for this particular reason. When I first came into the truth, I had a lot of women. Real talk. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm the man or nothing like that. I'm just being truthful. I had a lot of women that I was talking to when I came into the truth that I was dealing with. Okay? I'll say at least 3. Okay? And others that I was, still talking to amongst that, but that's neither here nor there. But I had women that I was, interacting with and everything else when I first came into the truth, and I wasn't doing nothing I was told to do. I wasn't studying. I was barely watching videos. The only thing I was doing was going to the highways and the byways with the camp that I was with at the time. That's the only thing I was doing. I wasn't, acknowledging the high holy days. I wasn't doing nothing that Yahweh Shem Yahushua told me to do. I was barely watching videos. I wasn't studying. I wasn't doing no lessons. I wasn't, acknowledging the high holy days. I was only going to the highways and the byways when the brothers would say we would meet up. That's it. So the Lord took that away from me. He said, "Okay, well, look, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna take this from you and see if you see why I did it." And I see why. And ever since that happened, I've been going hard. I've been studying, putting up lessons out in the highways and the byways, fearing the Lord, doing everything He's telling me to do. And to be honest with you, I'm not worried about getting a woman, man. If the Lord send me a woman, call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua Shem Kakadash. But if not, I'm gonna still keep on pushing. Period. Let me keep on going, man. I just had to say to make that clear real quick. Let's read the scripture that I've been quoting left and right. Salakia. Salakia. All right, let's read this scripture that I was quoting the whole lesson, and I was saving it for just this portion of this time. All right, 2 John chapter 1, verses 1 and 2. The elder unto the elect lady and her children, whom I love in the truth, and not only I, but also all they that have known the truth, for the truth's sake, which dwelleth in us and shall be with us forever. So just like there's elect men, there's elect ladies, man. Okay, so with you, hopeful elect Ahchwath, how is Yahweh Shem Yahushua molding your mind? How is He transforming your mind? How is He cleansing you? How is He making you that new person? Okay, so He can see his reflection in you, sisters, man. What is He doing? How is your mind going to be? Let's get some characteristics, some traits from the sisters in the Bible. Okay, so you already know who I'm going to go to first. If you don't know who I'm going to go to first, I'm just going to say it. Let's go to Judith first. Let's see her mindset. Let's see how her mental was. Because this is the same example and how Yahweh Shem Yahushua is transforming you sisters' minds right now. So let's go to Judith. We're going to read out a couple of things out of Judith. So let's go to Judith chapter 8 first. So let me get this last one out to make sure I don't, hold on. Salakia. Just to make sure, man, because I want to keep on going. I don't want to keep on, stopping. Salakia. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, just Judith chapter 8. And I'm going to read verses 4 to 8. So Judith was a widow in her house 3 years and 4 months. And she made her a tent upon the top of her house, and put on sackcloth upon her loins, and wore her widow's apparel. And she fasted all the days of her widowhood, save the eves of the Sabbaths, and the Sabbaths, and the eves of the new moons, and the new moons, and the feast and Solomon days of the house of Israel. She was also of a goodly countenance, and very beautiful to behold. So, with that being said, man, even though we're under the curses, we're at the bottom. Like I said prior earlier, if y'all remember what I said earlier, just like the men are shining, the elect are shining, you women are shining too. So your countenance and your appearance is very beautiful. And I'm pretty sure, like you sisters, I'm pretty sure you got other sisters walking up to you in the store, the gas station, just seeing that glow on you and asking you, "Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, sister, but it's just something about your skin. Your skin is just glowing. I mean, what is it? What do you use?" I mean, I see a lot of sisters around, but it's just I don't never see, your skin just looks so cleansed, and I don't know what it is about you. And you got your head wrapped, and I like that dress, and who wraps your head for you? Who does your hair? There's just certain questions, man. They see a difference in you, man, that they don't see in these other 2/3, man. Okay, because we let our light shine. Okay, Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. We let our light shine before Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua and everybody else upon the earth, man. Because he's the one that woke us up to this, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua blew that life back into us, man. Oh, man. Salaki. Work for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Oh man, forgive me, man. This cold is really kicking me, man. Salaki, man. All right, Judith chapter 8, verse 7 again. She was also of a goodly countenance and very beautiful to behold. And her husband Manasseh had left her gold and silver, and manservants and maidservants, and cattle, and lands, and she remained upon them. And there was none that gave her an ill word, for she greatly feared Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So ain't nobody, you true sisters, you true a hopeful elect Ahchwath, ain't nobody gonna give you sisters that's being obedient to the gospel, man, an ill word, man, or an ill look, man, because you got yourself in order, man. And Salakia, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua got you in order, man. So they can't say nothing to you sisters that's actually in order. That's taking heed, man. Because you fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and that's Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua putting that fear on you, man. And you're acknowledging it by your actions. Okay, not by you saying this, oh, I believe the Lord, this and that, but nah, by your actions, by being obedient to the guidelines, to the law, statutes, and commandments, to the words of the scriptures, the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, Yahweh by Yahushua, man. So you're showing that fear, man. So ain't nobody going to give you true sisters no ill words, no ill looks, no ill nothing, man. They don't have a right to, because the Lord got you in order. And Lord willing, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua Ratazah, you are a hopeful elect lady, man. Salakia. Ah, man. The devil, my man, it must be the devil messing with me, man, because you know I want to do this lesson, man. Salah. Salaki, forgive me, man. My nose, man, all this blowing and shit, my nose gonna be red and peeling and shit at the bottom, man. I hate having a cold, man. I hate it, man. I hate it, man. But let's keep on going, man. This ain't gonna stop. This ain't gonna stop the word from coming out. I'll be damned if it do. All right, so let's jump to Judah chapter 9. Let's see what else. Let's see what else Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is reforming your mind into, man. Because just what it's like what I'm reading is what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing to you sisters' minds. Salakia. All right, so this is Judah chapter 9, and this is her prayer. Y'all can go back and read this whole chapter yourself, but I'm gonna start off at verse 11, and I'm gonna read to verse 14. For thy power standeth not in multitude, nor thy might in strong men. For thou art a power of the afflicted, and helper of the oppressed, an upholder of the weak, a protector of the forlorn, a savior of them that are without hope. Okay, and who was she talking about? She's talking about her own nation, Israel, man. Okay, but it's going to dig deeper too, because Judith was made a queen to a heathen. Oh, Salaki, I'm thinking about Esther. Salaki, that's Esther. Salaki, scratch that. That's Esther. And I also got a passage from Esther too, man, to show you how Esther thought. But reading on, Judith chapter 9, verse 12. I pray thee, O power of my father, O power of my father, the most high of the inheritance of Israel, Lord of the heavens and earth, creator of the waters, king of every creature, hear thou my prayer, and make my speech and deceit to be their wound and stripe, who have purposed cruel things against thy covenant and thy hallowed house, and against the top of Zion. So she's praying, because she's basically, like we said, she's a God-fearing woman. She's praying to have Yahweh Hashem Yahushua basically put these the enemies in a trick bag. Okay, because she's gonna go down there and use her countenance, her beauty, to trick them. Okay? And against the house of the possession of thy children, and make every nation and tribe to acknowledge that thou art the most high of all power and might, and that there is none other, that protecteth the people of Israel but thou. That's how much she feared Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and loved him. That she put her trust, everything that she had. She didn't have a plan B, C, or D. No, she trusted in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And this is the type of mind that the Lord is putting you women back into, man. Okay? Go, man, look, I'm going to read probably two more. Let's read two more real quick. The next chapter over, Judith chapter 10. I'm going to start off at verse 11. Thus they went straight forth in the valley, and the first watch of the Assyrians met her, and took her, and asked her, of what people art thou, and whence comest thou, and whither goest thou? And she said, I am a woman of the Hebrews, and fled from them, for they shall be given you to be consumed. So look, and this also shows you, man, that these women, man, it's just like that movie. What's that movie? Two Can Play That Game, where the dude Anthony Anderson said the FBI or the CIA ain't got shit on the woman with a plan. This is a prime example of it. Real talk. Go back and watch. If you ain't seen that movie, if you have seen that movie with Vivica A. Fox, Morris Chestnut, Anthony Anderson, he literally said the CIA or the FBI, one of them, don't have shit on a woman with a plan. And this right here is a prime example of it. Real talk. Salakia. Alright, girl, women, we almost done this, bro. Like, I really didn't attempt for this lesson to be this long, but y'all see what I'm dealing with, man. Y'all see what I'm dealing with. And I hope and I pray that this is uplifting and edifying to you hopeful elect sisters, man. You Ahchwaths. Okay? Alright, let's finish reading this. Alright, and it said, okay, verse 13. And I am come before Hophernes, the chief captain of your army, to declare words of truth, and will show him a way whereby he shall go and win all the hill country without losing the body or life of any one of his men. So basically, man, she deceiving these people, basically making them think that she's going against her own nation. Okay, she's basically deceiving the enemy to make it seem like she's going against her own nation, to give them the 411, the information. Okay, verse 14. Now when the men heard her words and beheld her countenance, they wondered greatly at her beauty and said unto her. So they were amazed. Like, you got to figure this, man. They were amazed and just overtaken by her beauty, her countenance, man. She could have literally walked up and said, "Hey, look, man, I hate darkness and vegetables." They wouldn't have heard nothing that she said, man, because they were so just amazed and overtaken by her beauty. She could have literally walked up to them and said, I eat doo-doo every night. I brush my teeth with doo-doo." They wouldn't have said nothing because they were so amazed by her beauty. Okay? It's a lot. Man, oh man, come on, man. All right, let's read on. Salaki, forgive me, Israel. Verse 15. Thou hast saved thy life in thine Salaki. Thou hast saved thy life in that thou hast hasted to come down to the presence of our Lord. Now therefore come to his tent, and some of us shall conduct thee until they have delivered thee to his hands. And when thou standest before him, be not afraid in thine heart, but show unto him according to thy word, and he will entreat thee well. Then they chose out of them 100 men to accompany her and her maid, and they brought her to the house, and they brought her to the tent of Hophernes. Then was there a concourse throughout all the camp. So there was a concourse throughout all the camp. So while they was walking to go to his tent, everybody that saw her just stopped from what they was doing. Then was there a concourse throughout all the camp, for her coming was noise among the tents. And they came about her as she stood without the tent of Hophernes, till they told him of her. So everybody was, she was walking past, everybody was like, "Oh my God, look at her. She's drop dead gorgeous. She's so beautiful." Let's read on. And they wondered at her beauty and admired the children of Israel. And they wondered at her beauty and admired the children of Israel because of her. And that's still happening right now to this day, man. Even in the lowest state at the bottom, our women are still admired, man. And our men are still admired too, man. Because we're the Most High's children, man. We're the chosen seed, man. So even with us being at the bottom, we're still above everybody, man. Looks, all that, man. We're still above everybody, man. Nobody looks better than an Israelite man or Israelite woman. Period, man. Period, man. Regardless if they look like a heathen or not, if their line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, nobody looks better than us, man. Period. Okay? Salah. God, man. All right, so verse 19 again. And they wondered at her beauty and admired the children of Israel because of her. And everyone said to his neighbor, "Who would despise this people that have among them such a woman? Surely it is not good that one man of them be left, who being let go might deceive the whole earth." So they were so admired by her beauty, that they was like, man, we got to kill all these people, man. Why, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, she was tricking them. This was all a part of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh's plan, man, to deceive you from the camp, man. Matter of fact, oh, boy, let's read this, man. Because the scriptures tell you to not marvel at a woman's beauty, man. Matter of fact, right here, Sirach chapter 8, verse 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many, call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. And this is a prime example of what I'm reading to you. Okay? The man being deceived by the beauty of an Israelite woman. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire. And that's what was kindled at the end of the day, man. A fire of anger. Oh, man, we were deceived. We was this. And death, man. Death was brought upon that, man. Because you was looking upon that beauty, man, and didn't really take heed. That you was being tricked. You was being bamboozled. You was being led astray, man. Okay? By an Israelite woman. A beautiful Israelite woman, man. And this is the type of mindset Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is putting you women back in, man. You true sisters, man. Okay? And let's jump to Judith 13, and we got a couple more scriptures and we're going to close out. I'm going to try to make it quick, man, because I know plus I got some stuff I got to do, man. So I need to get do that and get myself in order. So this is Judith chapter 13. And I'm going to start off at verse 14. Then she said to them with a loud voice, praise the Most High. Praise the Most High, I say. For he have not taken away his mercy from the house of Israel, but have destroyed our enemies by mine hands, this night. So she took the head out of the bag and showed it and said unto them, behold, the head of Hophernes, the chief captain of the army of Ashur. And behold, the canopy, if I'm saying that right, Salaki, if I'm not, wherein he did lie in his drunkenness, and Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, had smitten him by the hand of a woman. Because what does it say? I think it's in Judges. I think it's in Judges. Yeah, I think it's in Judges, man. Let me see real quick if I can find that. Just for edification's sake. Judges. Con. Here it is right here. All right, Judges chapter 9. I'm going to get straight to the point. Verse 53. And a certain woman cast a piece of a millstone upon Abimelech's head. Salakia, if I'm saying that wrong or right. And all to break his skull. Then he called hastily unto the young man his armor bearer, and said unto him, draw thy sword and slay me, that a man say not of me, a woman slew me. And his young man thrust him through, and he died. So it was really what's the word I'm looking for here? It was really not good. Let's say that. It's really not good for you to be put to death by a woman, man. Okay? Period, man. But as you can see, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua deceived these men by the beauty of a woman, and then put his strength, his might on Judith to pull off his head. Okay, verse 16. As Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua liveth, who have kept me in my way, that I went my countenance have deceived him to his destruction. So her countenance, her beauty. Okay, they was deceived and marveled abundantly by her beauty, man. They couldn't think straight. They was thinking with their rods and not with their head. Okay? They was thinking with their rods and not with their head, man. He thought he was gonna get him some. Okay, he thought he was gonna get him some. Okay? As Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai liveth, who have kept me in my way that I went, my countenance have deceived him to his destruction. And yet have he not committed sin with me to defile and shame me. So the Lord didn't let it go that far, man. The Lord automatically just made it happen, man. Okay, verse 17. Then all the people were wonderfully astonished and bowed themselves and worshipped the Most High. They didn't worship Judah, they worshiped the Most High. And see, that's what everybody's mind is getting back to know that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is in control of everything. That Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai does all things, man. And worshiped the Most High and said with one accord, blessed be thou, O our power, which have this day brought this to naught, the enemies of thy people. Okay? Point blank period, man. So let's see what type of oh man. It's a lot, man. God, goodness gracious. Let's see what type of mindset Esther had. Okay? See what type of mindset she had. 1 second, Israel. It's cold. It's kicking my butt, man. All right, so this is Esther. This is Esther chapter 14. I'm going to start off at verse 11. O Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, give not thy scepter unto them that be nothing, and let them not laugh at our fall, but turn their device upon themselves, and make him an example that have begun this against us. Okay, and she's talking about Haman and that order that he's making to destroy our nation. Because Esther is the is queen. Okay, and that's a heathen custom. You didn't have queens in our nation, man. You had princesses, man. Not no queens, man. You know what that word queen goes back to, man. Okay. Remember, O Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, make thyself known in the time of our affliction, and give me boldness, O King of the nations, and Lord of all power. Give me eloquent speech in my mouth, before the lion turn his heart to hate me. So like before the lion turn his heart to hate him that fighteth against us. God, man, come on, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. It's ridiculous, man. Forgive me, Israel, man. We almost done, man. After this, only got one more scripture, man. It's gonna make no daggone sense, man. We're doing every and anything so I don't bring out this word, man. So I don't uplift the sisters. You want the sisters to be wicked, Satan, so you can stay in rulership. You don't want me to uplift our sisters, man. Goddamn devil. Verse 13 again. Give me eloquent speech in my mouth, before the lion turn his heart to hate him that fighteth against us, that there may be an end of him, and of all that are like-minded to him. But deliver us with thine hand, and help me, that am desolate, and which have no other help but thee. That thou knowest all things, O Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, thou knowest that I hate. Okay, and this is how she felt about her position. This is how she felt about her position. Thou knowest that I hate the glory of the unrighteous, and abhorred the bed of the uncircumcised, and of all the heathens. So she didn't like nothing about the heathens, anything, man. She understood why she was in the position she was in. We was in captivity, and she understood why she was in the position she was in. Okay? She didn't exalt herself. No, she exalted Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's the type of mindset Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is putting you women back in, man. You real sisters, man. Okay, verse 16. Thou knowest my necessity, for I abhorred the sign of my high estate. What did I just say? She hates her position. She doesn't like it. She abhors it. Okay? Ah, man. So, she don't want to. You think she really want to be with that damn heathen? Nah, man. She understands why she's in that position, man. She understands it. Thou knowest my necessity, for I abhorred the sign of my high estate, which is upon mine head, in the days wherein I show myself, and that I abhor it as a menstruous rag, and that I wear it not when I am private by myself. So she only wears it just to, acknowledge the king. But when she's by herself, she's like, I don't get this crap off of me. She's not partakers with the heathen. She's still with her nation. She understands why she's in this position. And this is the type of mindset Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is putting back on you true sisters, man. Okay, back on you beloved Ahchwath, man. Okay, you hopeful elect woman, man. Okay? I can just see the cold in my face, man. The red in my nose and the water in my eyes, man. Man, I hate being sick, man. Verse 17. And that mine handmaid have not eaten at Haman's table, and that I have not greatly esteemed the king's feast, nor drunk the wine of the drink offerings, neither had thine handmaid any joy since the day that I was brought hither to this present. So even though she's saying, even though you put me in this position, even though I have everything I could ever wish for right now, I hate this position. I want to suffer with my people. I'm suffering with my people. Even though I'm in this position, I'm still suffering with my people. Okay, I physically may be here, but my mind and my spirit is with my nation. And that's how Yahweh Hashem Yahushua got you real sisters. Man, let's just keep on reading on, man. This is beautiful, man. Okay? Neither had thine handmaid any joy since the day that I was brought hither to this present. But in thee, O Yahweh, power of Abraham, O thou mighty power above all, hear the voice of the forlorn and deliver us out of the hands of the mischief. I'm excited. Out of the hands of the mischievous, and deliver me out of my fear. So even though Esther was queen to a heathen king, okay, because that's not our customs, she was physically there, but her spirit and her la'ab, her heart or mind, was with her nation, man. Her mind, as a matter of fact, it's another scripture in here that says she obeyed her uncle Mordecai. She reverenced her uncle Mordecai because her uncle Mordecai was like a father to her. Okay, so she obeyed her uncle Mordecai. So basically, to be honest with you, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua was working with Mordecai through Esther. Because after a while, Mordecai got exalted. Mordecai got a seat, and all that, man. If you read the story, man. The Lord works in mysterious ways, man. Okay, but let's close out right here with this last scripture. Because this is also what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is doing to you, beloved Ahchwath, man. Because I don't want to sit right here and get up again. I feel it coming already. So I'm just going to read it. This is 2 Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 20. But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory, for when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of 1 day, she bare it with a good courage, because of the hope that she had in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is doing to you beloved sisters, man. You beloved Ahchwath, you hopeful elect ladies, man. That's what the Lord is doing for y'all, man. He's putting you back right in your rightful minds, man. Okay? How about Shem Yahweh Shai is putting you sisters back in your rightful minds, man. Putting you, in your rightful lot, your rightful place, man. Reforming your minds, man. Letting you know what it is, man. So, Lord willing, I hope and I pray that this is uplifting, edifying to you, beloved Ahchwath, man. Okay? The Lord is transforming you just like He transforming the prophets and everybody else, man. Okay? Exalt your position, man. Love your position because it's beautiful, man. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom. Love y'all. Shalom.